Hey, welcome to F&G Whiskey. We got a new review for you today. I'm a little late to the game on this one. It's the Blood Oath Pack number 8. Took me a while to get this. Comes in at 98.6 proof. I traded for this bottle. I might have mentioned on one of my other videos, I was able to get a couple of the Midwinter's Night Dram. The 10 dot, I think it was 10.6. So I decided that, I didn't want both of them, especially after I'd seen some reviews saying that they weren't that great. So I ended up trading for this, and I was also given a sample on top of that I plan to review for Sample Sunday. So pretty good little trade in the deal. I get a bottle that's, like 120, and then the sample itself was a, pretty exclusive sample. So we'll try that out on another episode and see how that goes. But what we do on here in F&G Whiskey is we read a review from one of the experts and we see if we can find some of the same notes. So on this one, it's going to say on the nose that it's green, herbal aromas that blend into a caramel apple. I could see that. Definitely get some herbal notes on there. I definitely get some apple. Definitely get some caramel. Now this whiskey itself, it's a 14-year, 11-year, and then an 8-year that are blended together, but the 8-year was finished in Cavalos casks, and I may be saying that wrong. If I'm not, go ahead and correct me in the comments. I always find that interesting when they finish one bourbon, but they don't finish the others, because I don't feel like you have that opportunity of being over finished, which we've seen in some other whiskeys. A lot of people are complaining that this year's Midwinter's Night Dram is just over finished. So let's get into the palate. It says major notes of pears, dark chocolate, hint of cinnamon, clove, and then it drops off into a long, mellow butterscotch finish. All right. Ooh, that's really good. I like that. I definitely get pear, definitely get dark chocolate. There's something else there that I'm not seeing on this, and it kind of lingers around. It almost, depending on what the Cavalos casks are, it almost seems like a char that is almost a little bit spoiled or a little bitter. So a little bit of a bitter oak taste. The up front of the palate is very flavorful, but that cask, that overburnt cask kind of lingers. Yeah, I really love the front of the palate. Definitely get pears, something citrusy, dark chocolate. I see the cinnamon spice, but the thing that's kind of dominating for me, which isn't the most pleasant note, is that bitter oak. I don't know what those casks, are designed to taste like. I like this bourbon. I don't love it. I mean, at 120 price point and rising, I don't know. These are always, kind of flip the coin, because it is something that someone's experimenting with. A lot of people collect these and they'll buy them no matter what. Me personally, I wasn't going to buy this one, but then I saw somebody was looking for the Midwinter's Night Dram, and so I jumped on and decided, hey, if I can get it for the channel, I might as well get a hold of it. Let's check on the finish here. See if we get a mellow butterscotch finish. Mostly what I've been getting is that bitter oak. Not a huge butterscotch note there. I don't see the mellow butterscotch. I'm getting more of that oak. Getting maybe a little bit of vanilla back there. It does linger for, a lower proof bourbon. It lingers for quite a while. I don't know if that that will tame down as I get a little deeper in the bottle. I'm only about 2.5 pours in. Usually I like to review things about the third pour because that's when I feel like it really opens up. But I'd gotten it past the shoulder. You know, there's not much of a shoulder here, but I'd gotten it past the shoulder. So I was hoping there was enough air in there to like open the whiskey up so that I could give it a justified review. Would I buy it again? No. I didn't buy it in the first place. I traded for it. So that's, you know, kind of the justification there. I had planned on not buying this. I wasn't happy with the last 2 years as far as they kind of just sat on my shelf and it took a really long time for me to get through them. I still have some of last year's left. So not really a recommend for me. I know a lot of people have really liked this bottle. I am just getting that bitter oak throughout mid palate to finish, and it's not that pleasant. So I like Lux Rose stuff, but I've kind of decided that I'm not going to over search for these Blood Oaths, especially since they've been increasing the price. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this year's release. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments. I need this type of feedback. I need to know if I'm way off. Like I said, I don't have a huge bourbon fan base or friend base or whatever I would say. Most of my friends drink beer. IPAs are pretty, heavily here in Colorado. So I don't have a ton of bourbon friends. All my friends that I've met online are my bourbon friends at this point. So looking to build a sense of community. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll get you another review soon.